So in the last episode, Blacksmith Harold has found a unique horse armor, and it can only be put on a certain type of horse, which we can buy from a vendor in Sarleon for a medium pouch of diamonds. So today we're going to work on acquiring that, as well as we're going to marry Lord Vigdis Bloodsword, which actually there's a feast going on in the Fearsvane territory right now, so we might be able to do that straight off the bat. Okay, never mind, the feast is over. We missed it. Since we're a vassal of Green, we're currently at war with Ravenstern, and here's a Ravenstern party fighting Noldor. If we help out the Noldor here, not only is this going to boost the relation with the Noldor, but I also have a quest to take some Ravenstern knights as prisoner. And so I'm going to test out this new blunt tip lance I just picked up, and I'm going to try to knock like this knight out, for example. I did 38 damage, but I didn't knock him out. Crap. Okay, should be able to get him. Oh, we knocked him out. Nice. Also, I'm keeping my units back, and the Noldor have sent a lot of their own units in. 11 of them are wounded, and 9 of them are dead, so it's going to be easier to take on their patrol. 4 released with the Noldor, and we're almost at peace with them. We don't want to be at peace with them just yet, though. And we captured Count Arnaldus. He is marshal, but he only has 624 renown. We're going to take him prisoner. Another gold bar, a really good helmet, 58 head armor. It does have feathers though, which I think is kind of annoying when we're shooting a bow. And yeah, we picked up 1 out of 3 of the knights that we need for the quest. And now we can fairly safely ambush these Noldor. All right, we lost 5 units. Nothing really too major though. And we got a stubborn Noldor Grey Warhorse, which will only require 4 riding if we give it the Caesar Milan treatment. And we got a rusty Noldor Longsword, which we will be able to repair and remove the rusty modifier, which just makes it have 3 less damage. After doing that, we have enough progress to complete the quest, but I'm thinking we want more. First thing we're going to do though is deposit all of our weaker units into the old ruins, mainly like our bowmen, because I don't think bowmen are all that good against Noldor. Like, we try to outrange Noldor, we're probably going to lose. And actually, I think we need to upgrade this garrison size. Let's just do the larger barracks for 15k. Here's 42 Noldor with some prisoners. Let's try to get them before they heal up. They're actually chasing us. Perfect. The main strat is I went in here with pretty much only cavalry and horse archers. The good thing about horse archers is they can surround the Noldor. While they're surrounding them and shooting at them, the Noldor can't really hit the horse archers. The only thing about this group is they had a lot of mounted Noldor, like they have maiden rangers and nobles in this party. So I'm gonna do a lot of work here and take out a lot of these nobles and maiden rangers, and that one actually ran into the wall. They're a tree. Hit on the shield there. There we go, got her. I actually ended up getting 5 kills there, but I did take out a few horses, which did not register on my kill feed. The thing that does suck about losing units in this party, well, I guess the Cobra Warriors we don't really care too much about because they don't have any shields, but their mounts are really good. For the most part though, like, yeah, we're losing adventures. A Ghazi Stalker got killed, Ghazi Reaver, which is a decent cavalry, and 3 Sarleon cavalry. Ouch. But I guess that just means less people to split the loot with. 13 items. This should be good. Oh yeah, we got some Noldor trade goods, and I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here. Some bent arrows, and just, I guess, a gray warhorse, along with a cracked bow and a chipped longsword, which we can actually repair the cracked Noldor longbow, even though they're like not that hard to find if we are farming these Noldor. The main thing I'm hoping for is like Noldor chest pieces or Noldor helmets, but the trade goods are also a really good find. We're gonna need those later. And we got 13.5k progress for the quest. I think with that we will turn it in. We actually have 2 quests to turn in. We did the Order Rivalry quest as well, and we got 10 renown, some honor, and 3 relation for that. This next quest should be better though. I have bounties to claim. We got some Larian Sentinels to join our party, 9 relation and 3k. I wonder how many we got. It's kind of RNG, I think. 6 Larian Sentinels. Okay, that's not bad. These guys are archers with double quivers, and yeah, they have 380 archery. Super beastly units. These heretic kidnappers have 120 units, but they have 100 prisoners. And I was looking at their units. They don't seem that strong. Like, they do have some cavalry, but well, they have quite a bit actually. I can almost guarantee though we'll gain more units than we lose here. That was a nice succession of hits. We lost 3 adventures. Ouch, that kind of sucks. A Ghazi Reaver and a cavalry, but we got a fair bit of renown and any good items. Ooh, a bent siege crossbow, which we can actually repair. Siege crossbows are really expensive, and a horn black helm. 2 of them actually. Anyone want those? Oh yeah. Roland picked one up, and Jocelyn did as well. Jocelyn's looking like a dark knight. 2 Fearsvane Lady in Waiting, so that's 2 free honor. We got 6 Plague Wardens, which are actually cool. Those are order troops. 5 armored crossbowmen too. And we got 4 mortals, which I believe are also knighthood order troops, and 4 Scorpion Scions, which are also knighthood order troops. So they had quite a few knighthood order troops as prisoner. Ooh, Green's doing a feast again at Yaviksholm. Okay, we're gonna go do that right now actually. Oh no, I think the feast is just ending because Vigdis Bloodsword is not at the feast right now. There are a couple people here though. Oh wait, he's going to Yaviksholm. Okay, if he goes to the feast, I think there's an option that will pop up. And if we talk to Vigdis, my lady, my eyes rejoice to see you. We may proceed with the vows. Oh, okay. My lady, with this assembly as my witness, I vow to take you as my wife. I vow to take you as my husband. We are now husband and wife. Let the festivities commence. We got a bunch of relation with Vigdis. We got some right to rule. And here is the ceremony. Everyone seems so excited and their clapping animation is quite wonderful. What a joyous occasion indeed. Now there's more dialogue options that open up with Vigdis. I think we can actually have him follow us. It'd be more appropriate for you to follow me instead. Okay, we're at Hrafsson Castle, which is Vigdis's castle. We can manage his garrison, and can we take units? Oh, we can take his units out. Let's take out some of these Storm Sisters, this Herser. These Berserkers are looking pretty nice too. Let's take some of them out. Okay, let's actually leave the Berserkers. I think they're only really good for like defending sieges, because their armor is really weak. He has a lot of prisoners in this castle. Don't mind if I take them all. Silvermist Rangers, Vigdis, you've been outdoing yourself. And he actually had a Ravenstern Knight as well, which by the way, we need one more for the quest. You've been awarded the right to carry a banner. I guess that's because we got married. This horse archer banner seems pretty appropriate to what we've been doing so far. Oh, so by being married, we're now a sworn vassal of the realm, and we're no longer getting our mercenary payment, so we're losing quite a lot of money. Negative 7k for that week. We are paying a lot for our units at the old ruins. We could actually transfer them over to Vigdis's castle, and I think you would pay their wages. Before we do that though, I want to find a Ravenstern lord, and speaking of which, wait, does that thing have 85 prisoners? Okay, we're gonna take this guy out first. 3 mounted rangers, 8 horsemen, 4 rangers, some squired arms. These are actually good too, mainly because they upgrade into Ravenstern Knights. Okay, now we gotta take one of Gustav's knights as prisoner, and this is easier said than done. It's like right now the goal, I guess, is just to dismount one of their knights. And they also have knights and like Knights of the Dragon as well, but Knights of the Dragon won't do us any good. We have to like this Knights of the Dragon. We don't care about this guy. Is this? I think this is a knight, pretty sure. Yeah, crap, I didn't mean to hit the knight though. I meant to hit the horse. Wait, here's a knight, I'm pretty sure as well. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna like actually just fight him on the ground. Crap. I took away the lance because, yeah, there we go, I knocked out a knight, finally. That's like the 4th time trying to do this, and like, if I just use the lance, it's actually so hard. I mean, that knight was all alone, so I actually could have lanced him. Gustav got away, but that's alright. We got another gold bar, and we captured 2 knights actually. There's another blue lord, but I don't care about him. I'm just getting out of here. Defiersvane could declare peace with Ravenstern at any time, and I think I have to turn in the quest to them before they declare peace. And I think if they do, then the quest just goes away. So I got to try to make sure that I turn in ASAP. Probably get 3 Ravenstern Knights. We get 5 relation for that, and this guy's really solid. He's upstanding with 1500 now, and I think that's the highest in the game, or at least that's the highest I know of. You have the oddest feeling that something ghostly is behind you and keep looking over your shoulder. Your inventory management is increased by 1, that's all I saw. And ouch, minus 7k. Alright, well before we lose any more money, we're gonna take out all of our camp's garrison troops. And is the Noldor spirit horse done? The horse is recovering. I expect that within 0 more days it should be fit for a ride. Okay, so I guess this can be done tomorrow. The weapon should be done though. Commander, I have your Noldor longsword right here. Okay, cool. And here it is. It's got 37 swing, 27 pierce with, as you guys already know, insane speed and really good reach as well. And we'll give it to Jocelyn. He's our best fighter. He's gonna be beasting with it. Let's repair the rusty one now. 4 days for the rusty one. Sounds good. All right, well, we deposited most of our units at Hrafsson Castle. And by the way, there are so many prisoners here. We took 70 and there's still more here. Lord Ingvar the Lame is at Hrafsson Castle. And I think what happens is when a lord goes to a castle, even if it's not theirs, they will deposit all their prisoners there. We're back at Laria, and we actually have enough relation to join the Order of the Clarion Call. Okay, we have to fight 3 Rangers of the Clarion Call by ourselves, and these guys are beastly. Oh, okay, that's not good. Okay, wait, this is okay, maybe. Got that one. Got his horse. Hit him while he's getting up. He's firing faster than me, I feel like. Okay, there we go, got him. And we got 10 relation with the Clarion Call and a bunch of their gear. Since we joined their order, we can now do this quest. I'm looking for a more challenging task. But first, we're just gonna do a bounty because we still have 70 prisoners and I want to dump all these off at like Ethos. Assuming they do, yeah, okay, Javen the Blade will buy our prisoners. 8.7k for that. And here's our companion combo. We did pick up 11 companions, and usually you're only supposed to be able to take, I think it's 9, where they will argue with each other, but there are certain combos where you can actually pick up 11 because those noticed some of my companions don't like each other, like Lithaldrin does not like Adiz. Lithaldrin does like Julia, and so because of that, Lithaldrin will stay in the party. But for now, a lot of these companions are kind of freeloading, and each time we do enter a battle, each one of them takes 3 pieces of loot. And so we're gonna do this option. We need to separate for a while, or actually I probably should have chose this option. Do you have any connections that we could use to our advantage? And Julia will leave, but then she'll come back. Yeah, I should have done that. I asked 2 companions to just straight up leave, and so I'm gonna have to go find them in taverns. But yeah, the rest of these guys aren't really freeloading, like they're pretty decent. And so we now have a group of 71 pretty decent warriors. And Anson's not really a warrior, but he is a surgeon. We definitely need him in the party. Here's 14 Noldor with a lot of prisoners. And like, yeah, it's not that many of them, but we don't have a lot of companions stealing 3 pieces of loot each. And our party's only 71 right now. We might get some good loot here, even though like actually a good portion of these guys aren't even Noldor. Like there's a lot of peasants and stuff. Okay, yeah, only 7 of them were Noldor. We're probably not gonna get loot. We gotta trade goods? No way. I'll take it. And they had a lot of prisoners, like an insane amount. And these Phoenix Arisens are also really good. And here's another group of Noldor. They're actually running though. Well, no, they're not running. Okay, cool. Got that guy. Hit that guy. Finish him off. Got her. We took 10 casualties, some pretty decent units like some adventurers, some mercenary cavalrymen. But we took out 32 Noldor, and we might get some fat loot here. 4 items in the item pool. A knight helm, that's what I'm talking about. The buying price on that baby is 10k, 63 to head armor, 1 to body armor. That's the best helm in the game as far as I know. It just doesn't have any modifiers on it. It's 1 less body armor than the one we're currently using, but 8 more head armor. This is kind of odd. So apparently I'm paying wages for Hrafsson Castle. It's only 3k though, so it's not like I'm paying wages for the entire castle, but that's still kind of odd. I thought my husband would be paying all the wages. It does seem like that's a discounted price though, because we have a lot of units at Hrafsson Castle. All right, now the question is, can we take on a Noldor patrol of 66 units? I think only 58 of them are Noldor, because they did just take out a Jatu party that had prisoners. If we could, this could potentially be some fat loot. We got a pretty wide open terrain, but we're kind of going uphill. Wait, let's try to get a better one. This is okay, I think. It looks pretty much the same, but maybe we're going a bit more downhill. We have a lot of units. Like, if we can just get into their archer line. I'm just going to help our units just start shredding these warriors, because they have a lot of them. Like, most of their units are rangers and warriors. If I can just like start spraying into these guys and just do some work. And some guy just got sniped. Like, I don't know if there's a ranger. I'm scared. I just saw a dude just get sniped like right next to me. He was riding. Like, it wasn't like he was stationary. He was like actually moving. Yeah, like they're all using their swords, which is good. Like, Noldor are decent in melee still, but ow. Like, yeah, 43 damage. If we can just keep them in melee and keep them from bowing at us, we should be able to be okay here. I think we actually cleared out pretty much all of their... Yeah, we took out 50 of them. Holy cow, there's only 14 left. Take out his horse. Take him out. Got him. It's like one of the last ones right here. Nice. There's 3 left. I could have lanced that guy. Like, I should probably actually lance if I can. 24 renown for that, and that's gonna be a lot of progress for the quest. 12 items. Give me a noble chest piece. That'd be sick. Rusty Night Helm. Hey, that's still pretty good, and we can repair it. And Ragged Noldor Enchanted Boots, which we can repair for 2 extra armor. These are better than the ones I'm using. It just looks kind of weird with my armor. And we got a regular Noldor composite bow, a regular noble shield, and another rusty longsword. Before we took out those guys, I think we're at like 7 or 8k progress for the bounty hunt quest. Now we're at 20k. We could keep going, but I think I'm going to turn it in as a lot of our units are wounded. And a lot of our companions are as well. I have bounties to claim. We got Valerian Sentinels and Rangers of Clarion Call, as well as 9 relation and 22 rank points and 4,400 dinars. I hope we get a lot of Rangers of Clarion Call. 3 of them. Hey, that's not bad. And 7 Sentinels. The Rangers have 7 power draw, 400 archery. Their bow's decent. It's like a Hawkstorm bow. It's not quite the Noldor bow, but it's a 5 power draw bow, so it does a pretty significant amount of damage. I think their arrows are also pretty good too. And yeah, these guys are horse archers. Now we're gonna do the challenging task that I was talking about earlier, and we have to leave our troops here. We'll also do the problems with rivals too. But yeah, we leave our troops here, and now we get 23 Rangers of Clarion Call and 43 Sentinels. We get these troops for 20 days, and we have to win 165 renown to complete the quest. And a few of them that survive, not all of them, will join our party afterwards. So it's a really good way to get order units. And we'll start off by taking out this rival patrol, which it's actually spawning outside of Larry. It's gonna be hard to chase down. Yeah, they're gonna start running. 3.7. Well, we're faster actually, because we have a lot of horse archers. I think that's why. Because yeah, they're all mounted, so I'm surprised we're able to catch up to them. Oh, we have a hill here. This is good. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna have everyone dismount, and we're gonna use these horses as like a kind of a shield wall type of thing. Like, I need to get by though. It's pretty important that I get by here. Wait, I think we're okay here. I just need to aggro them onto me. Like a lot of them. If I can just get a lot of them chasing me, that'd be really good. I got a few of them on me right now. I could have played that much better if I could have gotten out earlier, but it's alright. I don't think we lost too many units. So yeah, I was only 11 renown. It wasn't like anything too amazing. We need quite a bit more. We're actually going to head back to these ruins real fast, and we're going to talk with the horse keeper. The horse is recovering fast. I expect that within 0 more days it should be fit for a ride. I'm not sure what's going on with Darefish. It's still saying the horse is not ready yet. Alright, well apparently that's a known bug, but I did install a hotfix, so maybe it fixed it. There's now this message, old ruins var 1 equals 420. I don't know what that means, but let's speak with the horse keeper. The horse is recovering fast. I expect that within 20 more days it should be fit for a ride. So I guess part of the hotfix is it did reset all the days, but at least the horse is not gone completely. So we need to get 165 renown for this quest. We've got 50 so far, and we've got 16 days to finish it. The Feared's Vein did declare war with Dishar, and I thought a good way to gain some renown pretty quickly was to go over to the Dishar territory and take on some of their lords. Let's try to kite towards like some kind of mountain or something. Okay, they're traveling somewhere. We don't have to take that guy. We can take like this guy has 105 troops only. Yeah, we're gonna chase this guy down. Singalian Raiders has joined the battle on the enemy side, and holy cow, they have 260 units. Okay, wait, hold up. There's 155 Singalian Raiders over here. Yeah, I don't think we can take them. I mean, we can take the Raiders though. 70 versus 155. I think we can do this. We get 18 renown for it. We're gonna pull our units all the way back, and there is a way to kind of cheese against these Singalian Raiders because a lot of them, as far as I know, are horse archers. This is where having like really tanky mounts would come into play because they're archers. Like they are mounted archers, but they don't do that much damage. Ow. Right as I said that, some guy hit me for 14. So the way we cheese it is we put our archers towards the edge of the battlefield, like right here is the very edge. And their horse archers all get stuck on the wall over there because they're trying to circle our archers. Like the way the advanced horse archery AI works is they try to circle our units. There's a lot of spearmen that are about to get into our Larian Sentinel line. Well, I guess they're not actually going to make it. A lot of them are getting taken out. There's a lot over here though. We're not like losing that many units, which is nice. We've lost 6 units wounded, but none have died so far. Anson's doing a really good job with his surgery, who by the way, once he levels up, I think one more time, he's gonna have 8 surgery. And actually, speaking of which, I have 4 surgery right now. I gave myself 3 and I have a book that boosts surgery by 1. If I go up to 5 surgery, it will give Anson an extra surgery point. And here's how the party skill bonuses work if they are on the main player's character. So like for example, if I have a 5 surgery, it gives a +2 bonus to the party. So I will invest another point into surgery, and I have 7 attribute points. Like I've just been saving them. I've been getting a lot of level ups because once I picked up this bow, like I've just been shredding. Okay, only 1 Larian Sentinel got wounded and 1 Ranger of the Clarion Call got wounded. The rest of the people that got wounded were companions. Here we go. Here's a group of 92, and this guy's like too far away from his army, I think. Yeah, he was too far away. We get 19 renown for this. Very nice. We're going to pretty much use the same strategy that we used before with the Singalians, and we're just going to move our archers to the very back. This is going to be a bit more rough, though, because the Dishar do have a lot more high-tier cavalry. And yeah, their horse archers are starting to shoot our sentinels, and they're pretty beastly. We're definitely going to lose some units here. That's what I call chicken. Actually, it wasn't so bad. We lost 9 units, but I think most of them were sentinels. Yeah, most of them were sentinels. Only one of them was a Ranger of the Clarion Call. And we got 19 renown. That's quite a bit. Looks like I found another Dishar Lord that is kind of doing his own thing. Oh, crap. Oh, the farmers joined the battle on the enemy side. There was another lord that was close by. I thought he joined. We only have 50 troops this time because we lost a lot of sentinels, and a lot of them are also wounded. I got the Larian Sentinels up on this hill, and it's quite a nice height advantage we got. Well, I got taken out in not the most fashionable way, but our archers are doing a pretty good amount of work on this hill, and of course our horse archers are also doing a lot of work as well. 2 sentinels were killed there, but that's all we lost. These Inquisition units are great for this quest too, by the way. We get 9 renown for taking on 35 of these guys, which is like a crazy amount because they just aren't that strong. Like I've never quite understood this, but you get as much XP for killing a war priest, which I can just one-shot with a arrow. You get 345 actually, which I think is more than a Noldor warrior, which makes no sense. Like Noldor warriors are infinitely better. The only units these guys have that really do any damage are these crossbowmen, but their melee units are just such a joke. I think we're just going to focus on taking on smaller groups of parties right now because we only need 50 more renown and we have 2 weeks to do it. Like that's pretty easy. Kodan Ironsword has gathered nobles and knights to challenge any that crosses path, and a heroic adventurer is leading a peasant revolt. I'm gonna do something that people might have a problem with, but I reloaded the game, turned on cheats, and I found where this peasant revolt army spawns because there's literally no information on the internet as to where it spawns, and I'm not sure if it will spawn here every time, but for future runs I do want to know where it spawns And so if you guys were wondering, it spawns over near Ruvar, Windholm. And this thing is actually an amazing way to gain a lot of renown because it has 1,574 units, but aside from their 2 hero adventures, the rest of their units are just a joke. And then I found where Coden Iron Sword's adventure company is spawning as well. What I have noticed is, at least from the uniques I know of, is they will spawn in a certain area, but even for those, like they might spawn in the same spot, but they just end up patrolling around a certain area. Now that being said, we can try to use that information to our advantage. My intent was not to do that, but he does spawn fairly close. At least he did this time. I don't actually know where he went. Like he was at New Dark Castle. There's tracks going this way, so we can see that party of 240 to 249 is going this direction, so he can't be too far away. Here we go, I actually found him. He's being chased by Brown's army. Okay, well he's chasing me. What does he have? 48 rogue knights, 41 squires, and what looks to be a lot of trash units. Like Beardsbane berserkers are okay, but like I could just tear them a new one. Like if I can just get this green lord to help us out. Can we fight him? Can we like, yeah, he'll help. Nice. We have 233 against 241. This should be a lot of renown too. So how are they gonna play this? Like, are they just gonna charge at us? Just have our horse archers charge in and kind of distract. Man, their Beardsbane squires are weak. It's good that our horse archers have advanced horse archery AI on, and they're pretty good at kiting. I'll take out these guys first before the berserkers. I think the berserkers will just be charging into our melee units, which aren't even my melee units. Like we're fighting with Green's Lord, and yeah, they're getting shredded right now by a lot of the enemy melee, and holy cow, that's a lot of melee units. They're getting so close to our sentinels. Like here's all their melee clump, and if these guys hit our sentinels, we pretty much instantly lose them all. Like they will start getting just torn apart. Oh, and we have reinforcements here. Okay, it looks like we're okay. 29 round for that. And we almost got the challenge done. 160 out of 165 renown. We only lost 2 rangers of Clarion Call there, and we didn't lose any sentinels. We captured Codan. No, he got away. All right, we finished the quest, and I've won many victories for the order. We got 50 renown, honor, relation with the Rangers of Clarion Call. Not that much though, only, what was that, 8? And 21 rank points to the Ranger of Clarion Call, and 3k XP. And now some of the units that survive will join us. I think we had like around 30 sentinels and 18 Rangers of Clarion Call. So we get 7 Rangers and 13 sentinels. Hey, I'll take it. And also we can turn in this quest, which gives us renown, honor, relation, and 9 rank points. And it looks like I got a rank up here. I am now a knight of the orders of the Rangers of the Clarion Call. Okay, so we got 6 items, I guess. The gear's getting better though. Like this helmet's decent. We can give it to a companion. This chest piece is actually really good though. 57 body and 23 leg. 2 less body armor, but way more leg armor. We'll use that. And it looks cool too. And I like these dark green greaves, so we'll use those as well. And the Clarion gauntlets look cool too, so we'll use them. I'm pretty sure we get 1 more rank up, and that will be the same. Oh, and Wolfblood the Slayer spawned, which is one of the easiest uniques, I'd like to say, because, well, I know exactly where it spawns for the most part. Like it's really easy to find. Let's dump off all our rangers. We don't want to be using those units right now. We'll be using them later on for something in particular. And we're actually gonna dump off pretty much all the units we can. We don't want to use any of these units in like an auto calc against Wolfblood. I guess some of these towards the bottom are okay. Like these guys are all kind of trash. And that actually puts our garrison at 99 out of 100. Perfect. Before we go hunt down Wolfblood, we can actually use these snake cult rituals now. Once you join an order, they will take the books, and it gives 4 rank points and 1 relation only, and 1k dinars. And there's a fat Jatu army, which could definitely take on Wolfblood. Like, do I just kite that army over towards Wolfblood? Or do I just leave the army here and then bring Wolfblood over here? It's probably the better idea, because I don't know exactly where Wolfblood is. Like, he could be pretty much anywhere along Ravensurn's territory. And here he is. That was not hard to find. 857 units. He did spawn in with quite a lot of units, but I'm pretty sure even that Jatu army can take him. Wait, is that 2 Jatu armies? Holy cow, that was close. Wait, is that 3 Jatu armies? I did not mean to kite him into 3 Jatu armies. Like, 1 was definitely enough. Yep, he's gonna get caught. He's donezo. Yep. Alright, we're gonna help the Jatu army, and we're just gonna auto-calc this. And we caught him. Very nice. Any items? Various loot. That's it. The main army that engaged them is now gonna be waiting for a bit, but the second army is gonna be following us, and I'm not sure if we can outrun it. Okay, yeah, we can. We're good. And we're just gonna leave these Jatu armies here for later. And we will take Wolfblood's Qualis Gem. Warlord Zulkur just spawned, like, literally immediately after I just did that quest. Like, I just headed to the old ruins just to deposit this Qualis Gem, and he spawned. Anyways, we're gonna head over to the Jatu lands, and Warlord Zulkur can spawn anywhere from around here to all the way over here, as far as I know. I actually don't know the exact spawn. I'm not sure if there's like an area where they spawn, or if they spawn in the exact place every time. Because what will happen is they'll roam and, oh, there he is actually. He does have 2 Noldor hunters as prisoner as well, which we will be able to pick up if we do take him out. He has 489 units though, which is a lot for him. Like sometimes he'll even have like 200 because his units are really good. Like he has 193 lancers, 77 battle riders, and that right there is just a formidable army. But then he also has 122 Zulkur's Grim Riders, which are better than battle riders. And there's basically horse archers just on a lot of caffeine. We'll just say that. They definitely drank their morning coffee. Oh, here's a Mistmountain army. It's got 1k units. Holy cow, I did not realize it was that strong. Yeah, it's running from Warlord Zulkur though. Oh, lordy lord. 49 versus 1k, and they don't even want to fight. Do we fight this on the field? Like, could this Mistmountain army prevail? Even with our help, I really don't think so. I did autosave though, and like we can try it out. We'll aid the Mistmountain army. We have 1k against their 482. What if we auto-calc it? Like, what would happen? 877 against 380. Wait, that was pretty good. We took out like 100 there. 735 against 300. Okay, that was like another 60 down. Can we win this? 600 against 240. 530 against 199. Wait, we're actually gonna win this, I think. 470 against 350 against 83. Wait, we actually won. We have 300 against 20. Easy. We capture him. Oh, let's go. No way, we actually won that. Okay, if we fought that on the field, we would have lost 100%. Like, they did not do Warlord Zulkur justice in the autocalc. His units are super strong. And we got a Noldor Hunter, which we can upgrade. This guy will upgrade into a warrior really easily, but then it takes a long time from the warrior to upgrade to a ranger as far as I know. But yeah, it's a free Noldor warrior basically. And that right there is literally back-to-back Qualis gems. This Mistmountain army has a lot of Zulkur Grim Riders, which I don't think we can hire, but then they have a lot of battle riders, Jatu raiders, lancers. We can pick all those up. Maybe not the battle riders actually, but 50 lancers. So the plan here was to finish off the army with only 1 Ravenstorm Lord. As the more lords that participate, the less prisoners we get to recruit. Unfortunately though, that lord got pretty much taken out, and because I didn't want to lose the Noldor Hunter, I decided to back off, and the other lord helped out as well. This resulted in us still getting a fair amount of prisoners, but we would have got more had we just 2-manned it. We're gonna end the episode right there. And how are you guys feeling about the series? Like, is it dragging on? I know this episode was really grindy. We're getting really close to being able to found our own kingdom, and hopefully we'll be able to do that in the next episode. I did notice the likes are falling off a bit in the last video, so I feel like maybe people are just getting bored of it. Anyways, if you are liking the series and you want to see me finish it, then drop a like. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.